Okay, okay. You know, someone suggested the other. Oh, he left. You know, someone suggested the other day that we should make our community called the Boat, the box office artist team, right? The Boat. Funny, like I said, that means when you're new, you're fresh on the boat, and when you get off, you're fresh off the boat. That was really funny. That was really funny. We're on the boat. Okay. Yeah. No. Perfect. Love you, babe. Okay. Let me. Okay. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Morning. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. How's everyone doing today? My name is James Reyes. I am the box office artist. 25 years as a professional artist working for Marvel, DC, Transformers, film, video games. But all that's not going to help today when I'm trying to use these markers. That's what we're doing today. Good to see you guys. So, a couple things that we are doing. A little bit of changes in what we've been doing. We've been pretty much doing Marvel style the whole year, doing something every day in a Marvel style, taking property, doing Marvel style. And right now, I am in the process of doing bigger pieces, okay, and doing more elaborate pieces, and that's what we are going to do our focus on. So I'll be honest with you guys right now. As of right now, I am currently trying to figure out what to work on. That's what I'm trying to figure out, what to work on. Now, things that I will be working on is we're going to finish off this Marvel Rivals piece. And so this is what we're going to concentrate on today, guys, is coloring some of the Marvel Rivals pieces that we've done today. I'm going to see how many I can get through in this stream. Probably I could do 2. I think, like, to be honest, the colors aren't that hard to do. Let me show you the one I did. You guys remember the Spider-Man? So we did the first, but here's the kicker, though. The first one we did, I did digital. I did it digitally. And I'm going to see if it matches when I do the markers and then we combine them together, if it actually matches. But if not, then I will have to go back and color the original, let's call it the original piece with Copics as well, right? So let me show you this one here. So I did color this one here with Copics. Again, it's one of those things where it's okay. It's okay. But, you know, it's not the digital, but passable. And it's fast. It's fast. You know, where something like this would have took me about 3 hours to do. This only took me like an hour. to get done, right? So it's like speed is the key, guys, especially these days. So a couple pieces I want to get done before Toronto Comic Con, was actually not that far. It's like in a couple weeks. What's today? What's today, guys? Today is the 25th. And Toronto Comic Con is in, let's see here, 1, 2, 3 weeks, right? 2.5 weeks. So a couple pieces we want to get done. I want to get this Marvel Rivals piece done, but this is the one that's probably the most uh, drawing worthy. I need to draw the most for this, so we're going to do a lot of Marvel Rivals this week. It's my fault last week. We should have finished this last week, but I have like 3-4 pieces to do still to complete the Marvel Rivals. I want to do that Avengers one that I told you guys about, where I want to add an extra 100 characters. We also have the Pokemon one that I actually want to bump up to 1,000 characters. So those are the 3 main ones I want to get done for Toronto Comic Con. Also, finish out the Beast Wars. I also want to get a Megatron done as well. So there's lots to do. There's lots to do. There's lots to do. So welcome to everyone in the stream. I see everyone coming in. All the regulars are here. All boat members are here. The crew. The boat crew is here. We are the boat. We are the box office artist team. Get on the boat, my friends. Get on the boat. We are the artist world order. Get on the boat. There you go. The box office artist team. Hello, Swati. Good to see you back again. Swati, what is your name again, my friend? It's hard because I know you're using your parents' account. Swati, I forgot your name, my friend. But Carl's here. Kevin's here. Curly's here. Good to see you. I saw Chris is in the house here. Alpha's here. Alpha Proto's in the house here. Good to see all you guys here. Gen X, the freckle face artist. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. If you're new to the stream, Derek's here. Good to see you, Derek. AL West is here. Good to see you, buddy. Thundercloud Official. Morning, my friend. I'm not sure if you're still here, but good morning, my friend. Ad Rajiv Sharma. Good to see you, my friend. All of you guys who are here. Dungeon Master. Good to see you, Carl, buddy. Good to see you here. All the regulars are here, guys. And to all the regulars here, I do appreciate you here. You're here like every single stream. Good to see you guys. And thank you for joining me today. So let's get started. Jeffrey, good to see you. Asano's here. Salute. Get on the boat. Kirk's Pencils. Good morning, my friend. Get those pencils going. I always encourage you guys. Like always, I always encourage you guys. Whenever you are with me, that you go ahead and you also work as well. Okay. Let's get some work done, my friends. Let's get some work done. You know, I should really organize my Copics, you know. Should really organize my Copics. Hello, Ola. Good to see you from Kenya. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. Welcome, my friend. Are you an artist as well? Because I assume most of you who are watching me today are artists. Or most of you who watch my stream. And some of you just like to watch the drawing process, which is fantastic. So I'm actually going to try to set a timer for this. Okay, we'll see how it works. Again, not too sad if I don't make the timer. Okay, I am prioritizing quality over speed here, but just so I keep myself accountable. I'm not being too complacent with what I'm trying to do here. Okay, guys. So that's what we're doing. Jeffrey's building a Lego set. That's fun. That's a lot of fun. Okay. I also have a whole bunch of Copics here. I got my Copic sketch markers here. These are mostly warm and cool grays and skin tones. Okay, so those ones I picked up over there. Do you have a piece of paper to test markers? Nope. I'm living dangerously, Alpha. I'm living dangerously. So Kirk's drawing along this morning. I assume you are join the Discord there, Kirk. So if you're not already, and any of you watching, if you want, please do join the Discord. Okay, that's our community of artists. We all get together and we share our work and we all help each other out because we all want to get better at this crazy thing we call art. Okay, so if you want to join the Discord, please do. Okay, the link is in the description down below. Okay, so now I'm just going to lift my light up a little bit so I have less of a shadow. I'm hoping it'll be less of a shadow. Whoops. My phone dropped. I'm just trying to adjust my lighting here, guys. So just bear with me. adjust my lighting? Because will this go more intense or no? No, it's okay. So that we can go ahead and do this. That's enough markers. There you go. But they're running out. Like, these markers have been through war, guys. Like war, literal war. Like, these have done 893 Pokemon. These markers have done 700 Fortnite characters. Like, there you go. So, do I have a studio light setup? I have one big light here, and I have 2 ring lights. So the ring lights are the ones that illuminate my hand. And I was able, after years of training, I finally figured out how to do it without having a shadow underneath my hand here. So the shadow, if you do see a shadow, it's very faint. So it's not too bad. So there you go. Are those master copics or photocopy? Oh, master copies or photocopies? Master copies, Talia! Master copies. I live dangerously. But what I will need, though, is I will need reference, guys. So let's pull up some reference here. So we'll start with this Fantastic Four piece. And as you guys know, I need to finish drawing all the Marvel Rivals. We have a bunch that we need to do. So I could just start off with the face color here. So, okay, I did need to transfer over some footage because my getting a little low on space on my desktop here, but I think I am done here. So, alrighty, guys, you guys ready? Let's have some fun. We'll have fun. All right, but I need you guys. Where are you guys? I am missing the chat here. That is what I'm missing. Actually, you know what? I'll put the I can put the reference on this side. But the one good thing about doing with markers, guys, is I'm looking at it right now because the actual I'm looking at these and they actually do have a little bit of more of a painted look. These characters here, looking at them right now, and they do, well, of course it's digital colors, but they're kind of sketchy a little bit sketchy, just a little bit sketchy. So let's get going on this. All right, guys. So I want to see you guys though. Where are you guys? I want to talk to you guys. I want to talk to you guys. Can I just say quickly, what was that rock segment on? What was that? I have no idea what's going on. Well, I know I get where they're going with it, but I get where they're going with that rock segment. For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, The Rock was on SmackDown on Friday. It's just confusing now, man. So he wants Cody Rhodes to be his corporate champion. We're going back to Vince McMahon and Stone Cold. He wants him to be his corporate champion. And Cody has to... It kind of negates what's going on right now. To be honest. It's like, where's this leading, Is it going to be now corporate Cody versus John Cena at WrestleMania? Right? Is that what they're going for? Or is Cody going to turn against The Rock and The Rock is going to get like CM Punk or whatever to be his core? Which doesn't make sense. Well, I guess CM Punk will do anything to be in the main event, but that doesn't make sense. So it's like, what's going on? I'm kind of confused. Again, I'm patient. Let's see where it goes, but I'm kind of confused. Okay, guys, whatever. Okay, where are you? I lost you guys. Oh, no, you're right there. What am I doing? Sorry, guys. Okay, so where is my reference? That's a better question. There is my reference. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go, dudes. Okay, we're going to start with the skin tone. You guys ready? Oh, I need to start recording. Okay, forgive me for being small because, again, I am hoping to do edited video later on. So that's why I make myself tiny because the hope is I'm going to cut myself out later on, right? So, or at least you put like a big black thing over my face, right? So let's go here. All right, I am recording, my friends. Let's go. Question is, where's the light? Where did I put the light on this guy? I think the light's in the middle, right? The light is in the middle. Yeah, the light's coming this way. So. I encourage you guys to, if you ever get the chance to actually see the originals to these, it's quite a world of difference. It is quite a world of difference if you ever see the originals to these guys, because looking at it right now compared to how you guys are looking at it right now, like mine is, it's looking a little bit more yellowish on what you guys are seeing, and it's definitely not that yellowish in life here, in real life. Again, not going too crazy with it because if you guys have seen the layout of how I want this whole thing to look at the end, it's it's actually very small. What's going to be happening with uh, with this Fantastic Four piece? Yeah, not too worried about going beyond the lines here. Where's his other ear? Here it is. That's his other ear. Something like that. Okay. Let's go ahead and we're gonna add a brown. Actually, what we'll do is we'll do a little sand. The sand will be the highlights. Oops, is this sand? Well, I guess it is sand. Okay. This is sand. Okay, that's just the highlight. Okay. James Rajiv's going to draw Galactapool. There you go. No problem. Of course. Go for it, man. It's a lot of fun. I'm always impressed when people try to draw my most detailed drawing ever. Like, I've seen someone reproduce, like a lot of you try to reproduce the bigger ones, like the Metroplex and the Unicron. And it's so very, very impressive because it takes patience, right? It definitely takes patience and a way to learn. So yeah, good on you, my friend. And so do it, learn. But again, the most important thing is when you copy my stuff, make sure you learn. Try to figure out what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. And then eventually, one day you'll be there and be able to do your own version of it, right? Make your own version of these most detailed drawings ever. And that would mean more to me if you showed me something that was completely different than what I did, and you tell me, "Hey James, I did this, and I was inspired by your work." But it's something that was completely new. Even better, guys. Even better. So yeah, but no, definitely not a problem at all. Go for it, my friend. Enjoy. Have fun. Have fun. Hello, Kenneth. Good to see you, my friend. I sent it on pictures and links. Okay. I actually put it in Artist Alley, my friend. Put it in Artist Alley. It's better. Yeah, all the artwork right now is all in Artist Alley, guys. So that'd be the best place to actually show the art. Again, guys, I still need to. There's a lot of things I need to do, guys. I am planning. You know, I keep saying this every week. I plan on putting up at the store this week, starting very slow. Like I don't know why it's taking me so long because I don't have to put up the whole store. I could just make live like a few just a few pieces just to get started. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. Just like a few pieces every day, put it up. Okay, something like that. Now, looking at the actual type of blue. Okay, so we have like this highlighted blue, like a light blue. And actually, before we do that, let's do Sue here. Okay, Sue. So if ever any of you do want a color commission from me, this is pretty much what I do with a color commission. Like if you want a computer color one, we can negotiate that. But usually my prices are for what's it called? Or for Copic marker commissions, right? So, and to be honest, I think it looks better because well, it depends on you. Like some people like they want the black and white, and then they want the color like, and then put it together. So if I do a computer color, I usually print it out, right? So I send them two, and then they actually put it side by side together, which is a fun way of doing it as well. So let's see here in terms of the lips. Let's get red lips. Lips, and then blonde hair. Blonde. Good morning, P. Garza. Good to see you, my friend. I gotta make the chat a bit bigger, guys. Make the chat a bit bigger. Thank you guys for being here. Hello, Malcolm. Good to see you, my friend. Haven't seen your channel in a year. There you go. Your algorithm brought you back. Well, thank you so much, Malcolm. Thank you for coming back, my friend. I appreciate it. It's been fun getting back to this, guys. It has been fun concentrating more on the channel. Like the past couple years, I've been doing pieces here and there, but haven't really been focusing on the work. With the small ones I've been doing, like I've been kind of semi-retired. Like you guys know I did that video about me not focusing on YouTube. And this year I thought, why don't we give it one more shot? Why don't we give it one last hurrah? Though the YouTube landscape is completely different now than what it used to be. And the views aren't what they were, and AdSense isn't what it was. Like how it was back then, right? And that, that's expected. That's part of the game. So. Yes. Oh, Vashley threw in a super chat. Thank you so much, Vashi. Thank you so much for the super chat, my friend. I appreciate it. Thank you for being here. So yeah, thank you for being here, my friend, and thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Thank you. So these are pretty much work session, guys. This is like our morning work session. We just get done what we need to get done here. Like I'm not expecting millions of people to watch these streams here. It's just us getting together and getting work done. That's what it's all about right now. Let's give her blue eyes. She's gonna have blue eyes. Oh, is that green? It's more like a greenish. Give her some little blue eyes. Okay, so our blue is going to be tested here today, guys. There's a lot of blue. Blue and white, for the most part. Now, let's see if I could get this correct. Okay, so this is blue. So we're going to go light to dark here, guys. It all depends on the kind of style you want to go, because it's actually easier to blend if you go to dark to light. In that sense. So there you go. Grew up watching you, especially your 100 Iron Man's, Spider-Man, and all those videos. Lots of love. Thank you so much, Ashley. Thank you so much. And a lot of you have from those videos. And again, that's why I'm definitely thinking about doing more of those again. Also, coloring some of the older pieces, like for example, I have one. I have one that's like 100 Hulks. Have you guys seen that one? The 100 Hulks one. I'm gonna actually go back and color that as well. Because I was thinking about what I was gonna do today. I almost went and colored that Agents of Shield one, or Agents of Shield. I keep saying Agents of Shield, Agents of Smash one that we did a few weeks ago. I almost did that one just because thinking I could actually finish that on stream. But then I was thinking, you know what? No, this needs more urgency. I want to have this done before Comic Con, so that's why I opted to do this one instead. But I can make sure I get the colors right here. I think that's it for the blue, and then there's a little blue here. But we will add a little bit of a darker blue, guys. More of a blue, a blue. Because once I figure out these blues, then we can actually go ahead and do everything else. This is like a good mid blue. Okay, Carl's trying his first mech drawing today. Well, good luck with that, my friend. Good luck with that. Not easy. Definitely not easy. Because, whenever you're doing a mech drawing, you have to really focus. The perspective has to work. Because there's so many, what we call it? There's so many, what's it called? Hard surface areas, right? Straight lines and all that. Sometimes it's hard to make them work. But I believe in you, my friend. You can do it. You can do it. Now, this blue might be a bit too dark, but we'll see. We'll see, guys, okay? We'll see. And it is, so I will just use it sparingly on here. It's a bit too dark for my liking. Too dark in a sense where I feel it's going to take away some of the line work, but sometimes that's okay. But this is closer to the blue that's I see in the reference though, so. Yes. It's not bad. Not bad. All right, so let's go ahead and add some gray. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it, Carl. Go for it. One thing that scares for me, the things are always orange. I've never seen an orange rock before. It's true. It's very, very true. So you'll notice something, guys. Whenever I add this gray, I'm not actually afraid to go over the colored part with the gray. because I've seen. Yeah, I was watching some tutorials with some comic artists on how they use Copics, and sometimes they'll use the gray to shade. You know, so they'll actually go on top and actually use a gray to shade as opposed to the same color or a darker version of that color. When I was younger, I used to color with color pencils, and let me just color the neck here a little bit. Used to color with color pencils, and I was told that uh, if you color with color pencils, you get bigger muscles from coloring. As you can tell, it worked. All right. All right. Okay, so that's okay for her. Like, very simple, guys. Very simple. All right, let's go ahead and color Mr. Fantastic here. Okay, so I make sure again, guys. I'm just making sure I'm getting this correct. Now, I didn't realize there are some details here that I missed on Mr. Fantastic. I'm actually going to draw them in. It's actually sad I found them here because they won't be in the line art version of it. If I So there you go. Lead poisoning. There you go. Yes, please do keep me updated, great friend Carl. You can do it. Go, Carl. Speaking of mech drawings, guys, we will be doing more mech drawings this week. You guys know we just finished up the Optimus Primal. Though looking at it does need a little bit more, in my opinion. So I probably will be doing that. But with that in mind, I kind of drew this wrong a little bit. Like, there's some details in this costume I totally missed, guys. Okay, but we will be doing a Megatron for sure. So those are probably the only two that I'm gonna do. Like, in an ideal world, I'd also like to get done colored my Starscream and my Optimus Prime, my most detailed drawing ever of those, because I think those would do well. Yep. Brian says my friend's kid's great art. Corporate markers seem expensive to buy her for a birthday gift. Are there brands that are similar that are good to use? Yeah. Don't buy her Copics for sure. No. That's more later. That's more later on. I would say I heard Ohuhu markers are pretty good, but to be honest, like any sort of marker would work. Like you could use the old Prismacolor markers. Those would work as well. Definitely not as expensive. So those would be my recommendations. I haven't used much else, but again, there's so many different types of markers that you could use. So, uh, but off the top of my head, those I would say would work. Just just go into your local. To be honest, go into your local Michaels. I mean, I'm sure you could find something that's more on the reasonable end. Because you're right, Copics do cost a lot. Like, but I do see the value in them. But personally, I haven't even tried other types of markers. It's one of those things where, like, even for me, when I started using Copics, it was because everyone on YouTube was using them. Like, we don't use Copics in comics. We don't. We computer color everything. You know. So this was a new world for me. Like, I learned more from watching my buddy Jazza do this more than anyone else. It's a new world. But at the same time, I love it because it's traditional, and then having the tradition, the final art here in full color, like in front of my face, like in a original sense. It's also really cool to me. Like, one guy who has a really cool Copic style for print is Mark Brooks. Have you guys seen Mark Brooks stuff? Mark Brooks is phenomenal. He is amazing. And I remember seeing Mark's stuff when he did stuff for Dreamwave back in the day. And I remember seeing his stuff whenever it would come into the office. I'm like, this guy's incredible, Mark Brooks. So yeah, but he has an incredible style where he does do Copic coloring, but it's more like on a grayscale level, and then he'll enhance it in Photoshop afterwards. It looks really awesome. He's so good at it. Like, I'm definitely not at that level with my Copics. I wish I can be one of these days. But yeah, again, Brian, off the top of my head, I would say look into Ohuhu markers, my friend. A little bit more on the reasonable side. I said I put a timer on. I lied. I didn't even put the timer on. I didn't do nothing. Um, Burlington actually does sell cheaper art supplies as well. Just wanted to start trading with it. Yeah, yeah, go for it. Yeah, like, any of you guys have suggestions for markers, please do let me know. Like, even let me know too. I'd love to test them too. So I'm just hoping my markers will hold up when I do those extra pieces, guys. But I am excited for the Avengers piece, guys. I'm hoping to work on that this week with you, with all of you guys. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, so can we go into the... Is this hand completely gray? Let's see. Didn't make sense to put a timer on this anyway. Yeah, for sure. It's more just to keep me like accountable and in terms of trying to finish it off. Again, not necessary. Definitely not necessary. But yeah. Yeah. Good morning, Walter. Good to see you, buddy. Hello, PR Scorpio. Good morning to see you, my friend. I got a large drawing idea. Draw the characters of each phase of the MCU. Well, we did that. You know what? I might do something like that. I might do something like that. Now, again, the only issue with that is because that's something like I was thinking about doing that, but as the MCU goes on, you think about the other characters that are being in the spotlight, right? So I was thinking, I could do that, and then I'll just add as every project comes out. I'll just add more characters. But again, the issue with that is, what if that character becomes a main character? And I can't really add them to the front anymore, if you know what I'm saying, right? Because as of right now, like, you know, I would definitely prioritize the what's called the first phases. I don't know, guys. It's one of those things. I'm not sure how to handle it, or it could be just one of those. Just do it, guys. Just do it. Because I remember one video idea that we had. When I had my team going, one video idea we had that we never actually went into fruition to was we were going to do a piece where it was the ultimate multiverse piece. Ultimate multiverse piece. So what we were going to do, again, I'm drawing back the curtain here, guys. That's the fact of you guys being here, watching me live. The piece was going to be me drawing every iteration of Marvel characters that were ever on screen, whether it be small screen or big screen. So if they were on screen, they were going to be on this piece, right? So that's where you're talking about every single movie, no matter when they were released. That version of the character would appear on this piece, right? And it's also an education. So it could have been 1,000 characters, So we were in talks of doing that, and then just things didn't work out as fast as I would have liked them to. But that would have been a lot of fun for sure. But now I'm thinking about it. It's not a bad idea for sure. I'm actually thinking about it too, my friend. I'll be honest. I am thinking about doing something like that. But again, MCU is not what it was years ago. So it's with the hope that everything catches fire again. It's with the hope that Doomsday, reinvigorates the fan base and stuff. I don't know if they'll ever capture the magic it had with Endgame. I'm not sure. I don't know. Because again, that really is what helped my channel catch fire was all the MCU stuff. Let's see here. I found some decent markers. The illustration marker for $5. Okay, yeah, nice. How many costumes does Captain America Steve Rogers have in the MCU? In the MCU, I think there were 10 at least. Because I did a video where I combined all 10 costumes of his. I remember that. So I know there were at least 10 versions of it, right? I wonder if in the movies we're going to get like the old man Steve, in the outfit. Because we saw old man Steve, right? But in the comics, was a time where he was actually in a suit similar to Cap's in Winter Soldier. Now, in the actual final, this one she'll have like some. I'm actually gonna give her some like effects right here, some visibility effects. So, what do you think about the crossover between Ninja Turtles and Naruto? Well, I haven't read it. I have saw that. I did see that, like you were saying. That's pretty cool. I got a buddy of mine that I met in Indonesia. He was one of the artists on that particular book, and it looks pretty good. Looks like fun. It's great. Like crossovers, big money. They do. So there you go. Each large drawing would be a phase. Well, that's kind of like what I did with would be a phase. I see. I see. It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. But the question is who, the characters. That means I will have to draw the characters multiple times, right? So, okay, well, we'll see. Okay, we're going to color this robot here, guys. We're going to color this robot here. We're going to do this in an interesting way. Okay. And I'm just making sure I have all the colors down that need to be down here. Like that. I'm doing stippling here, guys. Taking a note from who was the guy who was doing stippling in the artist alley again? What was his name? I forgot his name. Hi, Lay. Good to see you. Hello, Jonathan. Good to see you, Paul. How much pens in your collection? I'm not sure, Paul. I have two 72 sets. Actually, three. I have another 72 set, but it's more like the thicker markers book. So what's the math? 3 times 72, guys. That's 210 plus 6, right? 216. 216 po. 216 po. That would be it. Oh, but it would be more than that because I have bought individual markers as well. So I would say about 230 ish, 230 ish. So Kevin finishes Shawn Michaels' piece in the Discord. Awesome, my friend. Awesome. And may I say it, guys, it is awesome to see you guys hanging out and greeting everyone and welcoming everybody. You know, it really means a lot to me, guys. So thank you so much for that. Thank you. Okay, something like that. We'll just use the gray. Oh, the blue. There's blue here too. There's blue here. How am I feeling? Much better. Much better than earlier this week. We were talking about that earlier, where I was sick, man. I'm not the only one. I was talking to some people on the weekend. You know, I think the snowstorm didn't help. A lot of us were out there shoveling. So guess I wasn't bundled up enough, you know. Okay, and this needs to be darker. Do I still have a C7? I do. Okay, so this one actually needs to be darker. I should break out the C7, guys. C7. Okay, something like that. I'm actually gonna go here and add a little, erase a little bit, guys, because it's a little dirty. You can tell that my markers were running out here, guys. Like, so we'll see if I can. This marker's not the best either. Actually, this pen's dead. Dead, I said, dead. Dead. Is this one as well? This one's not. This is good. This is a nice fresh one. Nice and fresh. There you go. That's a nice fresh marker there. All right. Now it's time for the rock. Let's see here. With all those Copics, do you have any of the refill inks? No, I don't, Kevin. I should. I definitely should. I definitely should. Okay, so let's figure out what colors we're going to use for the rocks here. We got 2 orange. Like it's more. I want to go more in the brownish area. So I'm thinking sand. My sands would work. Are these all sand? Sand and barley. The sands would work. Because the thing is, you have Copics, but then at the same time, are they the right Copics here? Maybe this orange. No, I don't think this one is too saturated, I don't have every color I need. I'll be honest. Even with this many. Maybe that one. So what I usually do, guys, is I test it like in the corners. You should think I should just get another piece of paper and just do it, right? But I don't want it to be too saturated. Maybe this orange here. It feels more on the yellowish side than anything. Yellowish orange. Yellowish orange and sandy, right? And then we will add some more later. Bronze. Okay, so part of me thinks I'm just gonna go with these for now, and then we're gonna use the warm grays to shade it. So let's try. You guys ready? I'm actually kind of nervous with this one. So this is more skin tone, right? This is more skin tone. He's got skin, guys. He's got skin. I don't know why I'm testing this on the face. I shouldn't be testing this on the face. That's okay. That's not bad. It's not bad. No, the glaive, no. No, I will not be doing that. This is not the time for artistic interpretation. Actually, that's not bad. That's not bad. I don't mind that. Okay, let's see how orange we could go. I'm going to add just a bit of... This might be too saturated. I'm too scared to use this one. Ah, this is a good one. Okay. Okay, I'm okay with this. Okay. Okay, I think I found the that is the that is what we're gonna do, guys. Okay, so we got these. These are the three colors here. That's what we're using. Actually, it wasn't this one. It was this one. Is this the skin color? Again, guys, I told you I'm not very happy with this thing drawing. Like, it's not the best one I've ever done. Hey, Mario, good to see you, buddy. Where's Johnny? Johnny's here. Let's see here. Is there anything you could, in your career which you could go back and do over again? Well, I think that's pretty much every point of my career. Like, even with the success I had, right? Were there things I could have done better? Absolutely. That's life. You know, you're never gonna do everything perfect. Sometimes our mistakes define us, you know. Like, for example, like in every point of my YouTube career, I see things that I could have done or I should have done to take advantage. You know, part of me thinks, you know, when I started, if I just kept doing what I was doing with the movie reviews, to be honest, especially the way YouTube was back then, I think it would have worked. I really do. Like, it would have took time to build an audience and everything, but you know, I always say, guys, I think I grew the wrong way with my channel, and what I mean by that, I grew. You know, it's all art. At the end of the day, it's all art for sure. Yeah, right. But at the same time, I grew because so fast because of viral video after viral video after viral video. Viral videos are a blessing and a curse in a way because you grow an audience that aren't the same, and that's what happened to me. Like a lot of people who, you know, some people joined because um, they want time challenges. Some people joined because of my rock video. Some people joined because of my 800 Pokemon video, right? But because you know they were into one thing, they don't watch all of it. You know what I mean? You watch all of it. So and that could be a problem after a while, right? So I'm actually I was reliant on these viral videos, and I also took for granted how well I was doing too at the same time, because of course you're comparing yourself to others, you're comparing yourself to other influencers and all that, and then later on you realize, oh man, I would kill for the numbers I was getting back. Well, I wouldn't kill for that, but but you wish you had those numbers that you had back then, you know. I'll be honest. Like back then, I would get, you know, I would get 5,000 views in the first hour, and I would think that was bad. And now I'm lucky if I get 5,000 views in total. You know what I'm saying? It's like perception of everything. So, uh, and then you think it was okay. If I was back then, I should have worked harder on this and that. Like business wise, I think back to when I hired those guys. I don't regret hiring those guys. It was more what we did when I hired them, you know. I could have, you know, the strategy that we used, how I used them. Part of me thinks I should have just stuck with the original plan and had them, because what I had was I had every guy concentrate on their own channel. And now thinking about it, maybe that would have been the better way to go. Like, and I'm being real with you guys today, because I had Mark focus on the podcast channel. I had Joe focus on the reaction channel, and I had me and Kevin. We were focusing on the main channel. That's how we kind of broke it down. And then things weren't going as well as I would like on the main channel, so I pulled all the resources onto the main channel. So, and that did result in quite a few cool videos. You know, uh, Profitable videos for sure. But it's one of those things. Part of me thinks to myself, well, what would have happened if I kept them on? If I kept the podcast going all this time? How many years later? 2 years later? Like, I'm sure eventually it would have hit or at least grown. I was too impatient. Let's just say that, too impatient. I am always impatient with all these things, so that's why I'm also weary to quit doing things too early. I think I mentioned that before with you guys. I seem to quit too early with a lot of things. When something's not working as fast as I would like, I was like, okay, I'll pivot. But sometimes you gotta let things go. You gotta let things marinate and gotta let things grow. Like when we did Marvel Style the very first time around, guys, and I'm talking way back in during COVID, it was actually doing really well. I was getting, on the actual edited videos, I was getting at least 100,000 views on per video. Now, again, for me at the time, it was doing really well. But circumstances made me stop, so I ended up stopping. But you wonder yourself, well, what would happen if I kept doing that? You know what I mean? It's one of those type of things. So can't make everyone happy. That's right, Sir Bad, for sure, right? So it's like trying to think about it that way. So even now, am I thinking to myself, am I pivoting too early? Like it's only February. If I just did Marvel Style every day for a year, would that eventually catch for sure? Yeah, well, it definitely would grow. So that's why I always say to you guys too. You don't want to grow too fast. In our TikTok generation, nobody wants to be slow when they grow, but it's better if you take a step back and you grow your audience, and and you really take care of them. You know what I mean? So they'll watch every video, right? And to be honest, you can help more people that way at the end of the day, right? So, like, I prefer viewers like you guys. You guys who are watching now, just a few of us here, but you guys are here every single day, and I do appreciate it. Don't think that I don't look past that. That I look past that. Like that does mean a lot to me, guys. So thank you so much for being here every day. I'm actually gonna have a talk on all of this, guys. I think I did tell you guys I'm gonna be doing a kind of like a it's very TED Talkish type talk. There's an art festival here in Toronto. It's called the Toronto Art Festival, and they asked me to do a talk there. And this is some of the topics I'm gonna talk about, like growing an audience, being okay with things going slow, like stuff like that. I am hoping to record it and hopefully post it for you guys later on. You know, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Uploading day after day can be good for you. Well, it's one of those things where it's different if I didn't love it. It's different if I didn't love it. If it's different, I'll tell you guys. If it becomes a chore, of course I'm not gonna. I'm gonna stop. Right? I'm eventually gonna stop. But it's not right now. Like I'm highly enjoying myself, and I'm sure that day will come too, for sure, Pierre. But I really love it. It's fun. It's fun hanging out here. It's fun interacting with all of you guys. I remember when I first started going live. You know, I was worried about, guys, the most when I was start first going live. It's not, interacting with people or having people watch my work. No, what I was most nervous about was having to draw without a podcast on my ear or without music. That's what I was worried about the most. But can I actually draw with that? Because there are a lot of people who can't draw without something playing in their ear or whatever, right? Right. So, for me, that was the biggest thing, really. But the actual going live, it's fun. I enjoy it. So. EWO for life. There you go. Well, that's okay, Brian. Like when the amount of time that you're able to spend here with me every day, I just not even every day, whenever you can, it does mean a lot to me. So thank you guys for that, for sure. Hey, Bob, how you doing, buddy? What did I think of the Rock's announcement? I don't know, man. I don't know. I know some people really loved it, and not top tier Rock, my friend. Not top tier Rock. That has to be one of the. It kind of confuses things. I feel it kind of like again, and we got to see where it's going, but I kind of confused, and it says like, okay, we want Cody. It's I was mentioning it before. It's like Austin McMahon after Austin won the title. That's what it feels like they're trying to do here. But in a way, for me, it kind of invalidates the Royal Rumble. Like, so unless there's two things going to happen. Like, either because I don't think looks like the Rock's not going to wrestle. Okay, and if he does wrestle, it totally invalidates what's going on in the Royal Rumble right now, right? Or Royal Rumble in Elimination Chamber right now. So it's either Cody turns heel and becomes this corporate champion, or he becomes like a reluctant corporate champion. Wrestling podcast is I think it is absolutely a corporate champion, or he refuses, and then one of those guys in the chamber becomes that Rock's corporate champion that he's just going to corner at WrestleMania, right? So it's like, I don't know. Or is this a way to make Cena a little bit more of a babyface in the situation? Because if it is Cody versus Cena, then maybe, this is a way to, heal up Cody a little bit. So it kind of messes things up a little bit. I mean, it's weird. I'm trying to figure it out. But again, guys, it's early. We'll know more by Elimination Chamber what's going on. But definitely not his best segment. I'll admit, Bob. Definitely not his best segment. He was rambling a lot. He was going back and forth between being corporate rock and being what's it called? The character rock. You know what I mean? Corporate Dwayne and character final boss. It was kind of weird. So we'll see. Yeah. Well, Bob has a wrestling podcast, guys. By the way, Bob has a wrestling podcast as well. So we'll see. Let's just say confusing for me, Bob. Confusing. I'm confused. Confucius say, I'm confused. Okay, guys, so let's do his pants. Or the thing. Oh, you see, do you see the thing's leg? Oh, yeah, it's more legs. Oh, it's legs. Okay, so it's yellow. I thought it was like full pants. It's not. It's yellow. So, heel Cody is awesome for sure. Yeah, heel Cody is awesome. You think if Cody goes heel, he's gonna dye his hair back brown? uh, hello, Richard. Good to see you, my friend. Heel Cody is awesome, by the way, though. So, I wonder if people are hesitant to go heel because they lose a lot of merch sales, right? Isn't that the case? They lose a lot of merchandise sales when they become heel. So who is that top babyface then? If Cody becomes heel, is it Cena? Yeah, it's got to be Cena, right? Sirbat said, "How do you feel if Mike Tyson wrestled?" Well, not just anybody could be a wrestler, and he's old, right? So wrestling it's just a different art form, you know. I personally don't want to see that. Like especially at his age now. No. Maybe he could have learned when he was younger, but not now. Not now. Maybe a little bit more orange. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe. I don't want to go too far with the orange though, because the orange can get very saturated. Let's try. We'll try. See if I like it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's not bad. Now, what I will do is I'll probably use a white line to kind of pop them out anyway. Is one of the reasons Cody didn't want to go heel in AEW was he was concerned it would affect his charity work. It would. It definitely would, for sure. Is Brock Lesnar still in WWE? No, he's in hiding, my friend. We're not going into that. We're not going into that. I don't mean to laugh because it's a horrible situation, but Brock Lesnar's hiding, dude. We probably won't see Brock Lesnar in the WWE for a long, long, long time. So I don't think he's going to come back anymore, personally. So we're not getting into that though. No, sir. Right, Bob? There you go. Ah. Ah. Yep. Okay. Yeah, he's cooked. Anyways, I haven't heard of that Dungeon Master Ultimate Class Wrestling Federation. I haven't heard of that. I have never not heard of that. But you're right, guys. We need a time where I can just talk wrestling freely because, again, guys, not everybody watching my channel is into wrestling. You know, all right. I feel when you're done with Killing the Heroes to put some buildings or whatever. No, because this will be part of a bigger piece, guys. This particular one here, I'm actually going to be, though, of course, the background would be very nice on here. I just don't have the time to do it, really. It's more, I'm trying to get these pieces semi-colored so I can actually Photoshop them all together into one gigantic Marvel Rivals piece. That's the hope. So I don't need to get this, like, picture perfect in that sense, though it would be nice. And I am doing this as a separate video, so I probably will like Photoshop a background in. But but in terms of the long term plan is to have this part of my giant Marvel Rivals piece that I'm gonna have. So with all the characters in it, with all the characters, which we are missing. So we're gonna take Guardians of the Galaxy Part 2 tomorrow, guys. We're gonna try to do that. Blue flames. No, no blue flames. Oh boy. Am I too small? Hi guys. It's me, Tiny James. Hello. Thank you, Mario. I was about to do that. There you go. Carl's failing big time. You're doing great, buddy. And again, it's your first one. It's your first one, so it's gonna take time. I hope you didn't decide to do like a giant big one. Okay. I would tell you, I would tell anyone, start with a smaller mech piece before you would try attempt to do a bigger one, because it takes time, my friend. It definitely takes time. A lot of ring wrestlers style their ring gear like comic characters, for sure. Yeah, definitely. Like Zelina Vega does. What's the name? It's like Wolverine a lot, right? Rey Mysterio, right? I think they're all cosplayers at heart, right? I'm telling you right now, guys. Johnny Storm here is probably the hardest to color out of all of them. All of them are pretty straightforward. Will this be for sale and how much? Well, thank you, the artist. I appreciate that. The original will be for sale. I probably won't, I probably won't price these guys the originals for these streams. If they're like this, I probably won't charge that much for these guys. Uh, uh, so we'll see how it goes, guys. Okay. Okay. So this is what we're gonna do, guys. I'm gonna add a blue here, and then I'm gonna add the orange, yellow on top. Proper blue. Is this the proper blue I want? So this is gonna be interesting. This is the hardest part, guys. Yeah. Oh, this is dark. It's too dark. Too dark, guys. Too dark. You know, back up, back up. You went too far. Where's that blue I had? Here's the blue I was using, guys. Who took my blue? Here's one. It's this one. We'll start with a lighter yellow, guys. We'll start with the yellow, lighter one, and we will build up. Too legit to quit. That's right, Chris. Too legit. Too legit. Too legit to quit. Hey, hey, hey. Too legit. That's for my Hammer fans out there. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, this is tough. And you have balance training studies and finish piece without burning up. Try to get the sketching phase to get out the sketching phase more. Training studies and finishing in piece. Well, the best part, the way to do that is to have the goal in mind in terms of you're either doing one or the other. You're either trying to finish a piece or do a full piece, or you're trying to just sketch. And that's the distinction, okay? So that is the hard part for sure. But that's one thing I would say. Well, what is this? Hold on. Oh yeah, let me just fix this quickly. That is the distinction, okay? You make the commitment. That's what you do. You make the commitment. Okay, I'm going to try to make a finished piece now. Okay. So you sketch as much as you need to start to finish, and then you go ahead and just do it. You know. I assume you mean like studying and then actually doing an actual full piece, or you mean like sketching it out and then start to finish it. Because if that's what you mean, it depends on how you finish it, right? How do you finish a drawing? Do you finish it just by having tight pencils like in a comic book world, or are you gonna paint it afterwards, or are you gonna computer color it? Like all of that depends, right? So you're blending the colors. Makes sense. Yeah, I'm trying. Trying. Copic Bob likes the Jim Valentino era of the Guardians. Yeah. Should I have a hint of orange in there, guys? Let's see here. I normally finish my drawing by screwing it up and tossing it in the bin. Now keep it, man. Don't toss it in the bin. That's how we learn, man. So we got to learn. I'm going to take a W5 here, guys. Just so we can see. Let's see if this will work. Yeah, just for some shadow areas. I probably will add like some fire effects to this later on, but yeah. How are we doing? Did we make the hour? Oh, it's okay. It's 8 o'clock right now. That's not bad. Now, I'll be honest, guys. This took a little bit longer than I thought it would. I thought we might be able to do 2 pieces today, but we'll see. Should I start another one? Well, the thing took a while. The thing took quite a bit of time to do, so... Something like that. We'll do a little bit of white pen action here, guys. Okay. All right. Orange and reds. Okay, we can try a little bit of orange. Let's see. Should we go for it, guys? Let's go for it. Flame on! A bit of saturation. Yeah, I need a little bit more saturation. You guys are right. Are Copic markers expensive? Yeah. Now, I did have the blessing of going to Japan, and I did buy a set there. I did buy a set online, and they ain't cheap. They ain't cheap for sure. So definitely don't do this, guys, unless you're ready to make money with them. I'll tell you that much. Or if somebody gives it to you, of course. But I would. There are lots of different markers out there, guys. I wouldn't. I would definitely not just go ahead and use these. So, okay, guys, we can just leave it like that. Because I'm gonna actually do a little bit more in Photoshop afterwards. So, yeah. Okay, so guys, we'll probably color a piece a day. Well, we have to draw. We have to finish drawing it, right? So I would like to get this done. So realistically, guys, let's. You know what we should do? We should let's work on the schedule here a little bit. Let me look on the schedule here. Okay, because you guys are here. You're my buddies. Let's figure out what we're gonna do this week. Okay, and that might be something fun for you guys to do too, is to try to figure out what we will draw here today. Like, so last week I totally messed up. Last week, and I wanted to put up videos this week. I ended up not doing it. So. Looks fantastic. I'm just taking a look at what I got here. So that's okay, guys. I'll probably figure it out on my own. Yep, I was thinking that Bob Oahu markers are probably better. Yeah, definitely don't start with Copics, guys. Do not start with Copics. Too expensive. Like, unless you were given them, they're very expensive. So when you get some marker experience, then I would say maybe afterwards, maybe if you want to buy a few, but you don't even need to buy this big set. Buy like a smaller set. Those cost about $100. The smaller versions of the Copics, like these ones here. Like, and you see how much they are. They're expensive, right? Let's get the images so we can see. So yeah, guys. So like you see here, like they got the different sets. I bought like this one. Okay. Sketch mark. Actually, I don't even have the sketch markers. These are sketch markers. I don't have those. I got like the square ones. I don't know if that means it's sketch, right? But don't buy these to start off, right? Like get a smaller set and see if you like them, you know. Or if anything, buy the another 12. If you want to go a little bit further, you like them. Buy the 36. Yeah, the 36 set. 36 you get an array of colors. That's what I started with, I think. The 36. The chows are cheaper. The chows are cheaper, but I don't think it's harder to refill. I don't think you can refill. Can you refill the chows? I'm not sure. Yeah. The Tombo's good too. You could try Tombo's. So any of those guys, right? It's better than just your cheap dollar store markers, right? So that's what I was saying. So. You should do a comic accurate version of the Thunderbolts. I was actually thinking about doing like 100 Thunderbolts, Bob, or everyone who was a Thunderbolt member in the comics. Definitely something we could do. But yeah, that'd be a great idea for sure. Okay, guys. I think you know what. I think let's call it a stream then. I wish he would sponsor a stream. I think Copic only sponsored one person. I think Copic's ever sponsored Vex, and that was it. I could be wrong. Have you guys seen somebody with a Copic sponsorship? I don't even think Jazza had a Copic sponsorship, right? Am I right? Did Jazza actually have a Copic sponsorship? I don't think he did, right? But everyone else, like I think Vex was the only one who actually got one, right? So anyway, with that in mind, this is what we ended up with. I thought we'd be able to do a couple today, but this took about, how long did this take us? About an hour and a half to actually do this one, mainly because of him. He took a while. This guy took a while, but it wasn't too bad. So that is it, guys. That is our Fantastic Four, Marvel Rivals. and we will keep going with the colors. We'll actually keep going until this piece is finished. So on to the next wrestling drawing, Kevin. Okay, guys, so take care of yourselves and your families. Have yourselves a wonderful day. And yeah, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, take care, everyone. Okay, when it comes to the YouTube show, Spill Dink, they were sponsored. Spill Dink was sponsored. Oh, really? I'm gonna look that up for a second before I go. So they do sponsorships here and there. Hey, look, if they'll sponsor them. Spill Dink, Dink's like a podcast, right? Yeah, I've seen these guys before. Yeah, for sure. Emi Richu, right? Emi Richu. Right. Yeah, there you go. Okay, guys. Much love. Take care of yourselves and your families. Give a high five right here. High five right here. And my name is James. I am the box office artist. I'm here to say keep drawing. See y'all next time. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.